A woman had just taken off her clothes when unexpectedly a man suddenly appeared. She quickly covered her private parts. She didn't expect the man wouldn't take advantage of the situation. Not only did he not peek, but he was also super enthusiastic and offered to help her fix her car. Out in the middle of nowhere, the woman, Xiao Mei, didn't dare to just refuse the guy. After she gave him the go-ahead, the guy, without another word, took off his shirt and fixed the car in a jiffy. Xiao Mei was super stoked too, realizing fixing a car was actually that simple. To say thanks, she decided to give the guy a ride, and the guy didn't say no, naturally hopping into her car. Little did she know, this was going to bring big trouble. At first, their chat was totally normal, but as soon as they started getting chummy, the guy suddenly said something super gross. This totally freaked out Xiao Mei. She thought she just misheard him, but then everything the guy said next got more and more out of line. Xiao Mei had enough and just pulled over, telling the guy to get lost and get out of her car. But it's easy to invite trouble, hard to get rid of it. The guy, of course, wasn't going to leave that easily. He grabbed Xiao Mei and then pulled out a small knife, threatening her to keep driving. With no other choice, Xiao Mei just had to do what he said. She was probably kicking herself now, wishing she hadn't gone cruising out to the boonies alone. But soon she noticed the guy hadn't buckled his seatbelt, so a crazy idea popped into her head. She quickly stomped on the gas. When Xiao Mei woke up, she found herself hanging upside down in the car, and the guy had flown out of the car. She quickly unbuckled her seatbelt, wanting to bolt, but found her lower leg totally stuck by the seat. She pulled with all her might, but her arm got all cut up, and it was no use. She quickly ripped off a strip of cloth and wrapped it around her injured arm. Then she started looking around for anything that could help her escape. Just then, she saw the small knife that had fallen out of the car. She quickly reached for it, but just as she got her hand on it, the guy suddenly woke up. He told Xiao Mei that this was all her own fault. With that, he turned around and walked away without looking back, and Xiao Mei was stuck in the middle of nowhere. And even though she screamed for help, she didn't get any response. It wasn't until night, when the temperature outside started to drop, that Xiao Mei woke up shivering. She had just put on a piece of clothing when she heard a sound outside. It sounded like a wild animal had smelled blood and was slowly getting closer. She used the car lights to scare it off and barely made it through the night.